Hey guys, my name is Felix, and if you didn't know it already, Chinese is super inventive when it comes to inventing basically new words and expressions within, especially here, interesting areas like sex and relationships. So those are the two topics that we'll be talking about today. We'll be covering them with 7 words or expressions, you can say as well. So let's start now. And no matter where you're at with your Chinese, 0 or 100, you'll definitely learn something from this video. So stick with us and we'll see where we get with this. There's a lot of sexual references already.
Domino Chinese!
So here's our first word today. 小火车 is pronounced in Chinese, and in English we pronounce it as little train simply. If you now or anyone that you know always thinks of sex or has something dirty on their mind, this is typically what you'd like to call them. So let's look at an example of a little train here. Xiao火车. This little word here refers to how a small little train, somewhere in the background, works as a metaphor for something that is always looming over there in the background, and it's always making small noises to remind you that he's over there. He's dirty, so you're a bit ashamed of him, so you want to push him into the corner. But he's little, and he's a little train, so he's always making noises to remind you that he's there. So next time now that you meet your Chinese friends, make sure you say little train, or if you know Chinese, 小火车, and see how they react. I'd very much like to see how they react, so let us know how it went. Next word now is old driver. 老司机, old driver that translates to. This example right here is a very typical example of an old driver. 你好，我电话没电了，美女可以借一下你的吗？啊，谢谢。可以。Huh? So you've been conducting your little vehicle here for a while, and this doesn't necessarily mean that you have a lot of experience, but it does mean that you have a lot of tricks in your bag, simply, with how to flirt with girls, we can call it. Unfortunately though, these expressions don't really go for women because men are all over the market when it comes to flirting with someone. So women haven't either had a need to or just aren't really interested in flirting with anyone. So most of these expressions, 老司机, an old driver, refers to a man. Next word now. Since many Chinese people don't want to be promiscuous, guys have started looking for girls with a bit more experience. And here's one of them. She has definitely a lot of experience. Let's have a look.
集邮女.
集邮女. So 集 literally then says collect, and then 邮 stamps, and then 女 woman. So collect stamps woman. A woman who collects stamps. This obviously serves as a metaphor, so she's been collecting now stamps or men for a while, and she has a lot of experience then. She's been sleeping around in the market for some time now. I think this is probably the best and the most confusing metaphor for having been sleeping around on the market for a while. So if you want a girl who hasn't just been with one boy, then ask her, how many stamps have you collected lately? And you'll probably get your answer. Thanks guys for watching. I didn't want the video to go on for too long, so I've saved the rest of the words in our next video. Unfortunately, the other video will contain a lot more, even more explicit content, so make sure you do not miss that. Actually, also yesterday I happened to just, while playing basketball, I broke my nose, so that's why it looks like it does now. It doesn't hurt very much, and it's been rectified, the problem. And the doctor now, I think he said something about the best remedy to this being subscriptions. I think he said something along the lines like, the more people subscribe, the better your nose will heal back. So please take the doctor's advice now. Take his advice and save my very pretty nose. Thank you very much. 谢谢 for watching, and bye bye for now.